Welcome to the Alchemy Inc. podcast. I'm your host, Nicole Rizzuto, a licensed tattoo artist in Long Island, New York, specializing in medical tattooing. Join me on this journey of open discussions, all centered around medical tattooing and the impact it has on many lives. We're going to dive into everything about medical tattooing, the standards and practices. What is even medical tattooing? It's probably the common thing I get the most. Working on surgical sites and scar tissue, mastectomy reconstructions, other skin conditions that may need some medical tattooing procedures. Talking about tattoo standards, working on surgical sites, and cutting through the noise that clouds the specialized field. This is the space where we sort out all the BS and get to the heart of what really matters in medical tattooing. But it's not just about techniques and practices, it's about the stories of resilience, empowerment, and transformation. You'll hear from individuals who have been profoundly impacted by these tattoos. And together, we're also going to embark on deep dives and questions from you, the viewer. So, I wanted to start this podcast because, as a fan of listening to other podcasts and YouTube channels and following a lot of tattoo channels and other professionals, I felt like there wasn't a lot of medical tattooing or medical tattoo related podcasts. There were some that were here and there, but nothing that really deep dives into certain topics that I get a lot of questions from people who contact me through social media or through my email, my website. And I felt like it was just needed. It was needed to be openly discussed and to get the correct answers because sadly, there's a lot of wrong information out there. Another thing I wanted to do is to also give support to those who are wanting to get these type of tattoos. Very commonly, when someone is ready to get some type of medical tattoo, it's usually due to reconstruction or breast surgery, and we'll get into all of that. But there's not a lot of correct information being passed down to that survivor when they're ready to get those tattoos. So this is definitely going to be a place where we're going to talk all about that. Again, we're going to have questions from you, the viewer, who can submit questions in and we can discuss it during our episodes. I'm going to talk some controversial topics, things about botch tattoos, which, if you follow me on other platforms, you know I'm very verbal about that, very, very open about talking about that. But it's needed to be said to shine a light on the harm that's being done. We're also going to talk topics for the tattooer itself. It's not just about the client, but the tattooer itself, because there's two components. Without the tattooers, these tattoos won't be able to be done. So, one of the amazing things that I'm going to be doing with this podcast YouTube channel is I want to hear from you, the viewers, the listeners, wherever you may be hearing this. There is a link in the YouTube description below on my YouTube channel, Alchemy Inc., that you can submit your own questions, your own stories, your own experience that you want to share. We can do interviews where I speak to people. They can be anonymous if you'd like to, because this is a very private matter for many. And I do want to respect people's anonymity. Obviously, I do that with my work, working with breast cancer survivors and surgical clients and things like that. And if you're a tattoo artist and you have questions about medical tattooing in general, please submit your questions and we're going to take deep dives into this. And I'm really, really excited to expand on this topic, to get the right information out, and to have open discussions, the good, the bad, and everything in between. So, if you had a positive or negative experience with medical tattooing, face challenges with medical tattoo training, or simply just want to understand more, your voice matters. Share your story on my YouTube channel on this podcast. Click the link in the description to fill out the form for your submission. And I'm just really excited to be here. I'm really excited to start this new journey with Alchemy Inc. podcast, to hear more from people who have had tattoos in a positive way, to hear the enthusiasm, to answer questions that can help someone have the best experience they can when getting their medical tattoos. I will be uploading new content once a week, so please definitely subscribe to this channel, hit the like button, and I look forward to seeing you all in the future. Have a magical day.